Hi there. William here. Oh, I'm not William. Hold on. Hi there. So, I'm William. This is Apollo. Hope you didn't think that he was me during that little bit. Welcome back. It's Will's Way here, and I'm Will, and that was Apollo. And I hope that there was no confusion with all of that. I just wanted to throw Apollo in there. He's got his cone off now, which is awesome, and he's loving not having a cone on. He can fit under tables again. This week I want to do a quick musical recommendation, and that musical recommendation is Taylor Swift, and that's just pretty much any Taylor Swift song. There's not a specific song that you need to listen to. There's not anything like that. It's just Taylor Swift, just Taylor Swift. And that might have partially to do with the fact that I recently went to a Taylor Swift concert and may have fallen in love with her approximately 1,989 times, but I think it's just a small number. It's nothing big or anything like that. Yeah, so moving on. This week I would like to talk about celebrities, and I think it's more so like a part one of celebrity talks, because there's a lot, but and kind of coincidentally, this video inspiration was Taylor Swift, and this theme is just Taylor Swift. But yeah, so recently she did an interview with GQ magazine, and I suggest you all go find it and read it, because it gives a lot of really good insight into Taylor Swift and her mind and how she views the world, and a lot of insight into the fact that she's just another human being on this planet with the rest of us. So, yeah, the point of all of that is during the interview, she talks about how she never really names who any of her songs are about, and that kind of gives her this power over people because they don't ever actually know. And what I kind of want to talk about is just, it's funny how once somebody becomes a celebrity, we put them on this pedestal and we want to know everything there is to know about them. And I get that, I get the whole pedestal thing, because I'm guilty of looking at people like celebrities and saying, wow, they're so much better at life, and these are like pro-life people. People who are pros at life. Saying pro-life is entirely different than what I meant it to be. But these are people who are pros at life. They like know what they're doing, and they've got life on lock. In lockdown. Lock. I'm not sure on the phrase for that, but they're people who pretty much just have life set. And in all actuality, they're just people who are using their talents and working hard to make their dreams come true, and in the process making a lot of us jealous or really happy that they're doing that, because now we have this wonderful music to listen to. What I never really got into was taking a song and saying, oh, this song has to be about this specific person in their life, because this lyric says this place, and they once tweeted that they were at that place with this person, so it has to be that person. And I'm really not into that. Like, if somebody wants to come out and say, hey, this song is about this point in my life when this happened, then sure, yes, that's awesome, that's amazing. Like it's really cool seeing how life experiences can be turned into great art like that we all enjoy. However, it's I don't know, I guess I think of it a little bit as if some random person's walking down the street and all of a sudden somebody's like, I want to know who you dated and when you broke up and why you broke up, and it's just, this is so much like unnecessary information that most people generally reserve for people who they're close with. But once you, and I get that people put themselves out there and people write songs about their life and people do these things to make us want to know, but unless they tell us it, just, I don't know. I'm not saying it's wrong to do it, because everyone does it at one point, I'm pretty sure. I think of art as something that is personal to both the creator and the viewer, or creator and the consumer. The person who creates it, it's very personal for them, because it has these actual real life events, and it's just the emotions that went along with those, and they all come together to make this piece of art. For the consumer, we have an entirely different set of events, life events, and emotions. And so when we hear that, we're taken back to an entirely different point. Or when we see that, we're taken to an entirely different point. Two people can look at a piece of art, and one could imagine being a kid with their grandparents on a swing set. Another could imagine a loss of a family member. And those are very contrasting, but that's just how art works. For the person again, it's entirely different, and no two people are gonna have the exact same takeaway. And that's kind of what makes art amazing. I guess what I'm saying is art really depends on who's viewing it and who's creating it. And even if somebody tells you that a song is about a certain thing, is that going to change how you view that song and what that song means to you? And there's no, like, doing it's not a bad thing. It's just that prying into that person's life that kind of gets me, because they're just another person. They're a person in the spotlight, sure, but they're just another human being on this planet. And I don't so much like, personally, I don't like doing that. I can see why people do, though, because they want to know that person. They want to know them on a personal level. And if you know them on a personal level and actually legitimately do, then that makes sense. You can ask them those questions and maybe they'll tell you if they feel comfortable. I don't know. Overall, this is basically just a video talking about how even celebrities deserve a little bit of personal space. And it would be nice to give to them. Now then, I think in Taylor Swift's interview, she said something along the lines of people are going to come up with things and they become fact regardless of whether or not she says it's true. And a lot of those things have already become fact, but it's just nice to think about when you go forward and you start thinking about, imagine if you were in those shoes, like, do you want people prying into every detail of your life? And I mean, I get the arguments that these people, celebrities, put themselves out there in the limelight, much like anyone who puts a video of themselves up on YouTube is putting themselves out there for the world to look at and judge and see. Doesn't always mean it's the best route, though. So I'm gonna leave on that note. Yeah, I love you all. Don't forget to smile. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month, ever, life. Yeah, if you ever get to go to a concert of somebody you really like, then do it. I highly suggest it. Take some time to live. I know in this life we have a lot where we go to work and make some money and support ourselves and support our loved ones, but sometimes it's okay to take a break and just have fun. And even if you don't need to take a break, even if you find a way to have fun at work, that's awesome. Do it. Just have fun and be in the moment. That's something that I try to always do, and Taylor Swift said it at her concert, and it made me kind of fall in love with her even more. But she basically said that we should not have fun after the fact and realize, oh, I had fun then. When you have fun, take that and memorize what you felt, and memorize and register that right now I'm having fun. This is a fun moment, and embrace it. And be silly and be you, and if you feel like dancing, dance and shake it off, and just like I don't know. I am really happy with how positive a force she's being, and I want to be that force as well. A positive force that tells people to be awesome and don't stop smiling. So yeah, I love you all immensely. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and in maybe a week we'll do some other videos that are fun. Maybe I'll talk more about celebrities. Maybe I'll do something. Maybe I'll upload all my video game videos that I need to upload. I'll do something. Thanks for watching.